I want to give a shout out to my buddy Thomas Wood, who couldn't be here today because he's in Toronto doing a field placement, and to my twin brother, who decided it was more fun working a part-time job than being here for my graduation.
Je veux donner un shout out à mes parents. Merci beaucoup. I love you guys.
Just want to say thank you so much for my mom and my dad and my family for being such a great support. Love you guys so much.
I want to say hi to my stepdad and my boyfriend. You guys for being here and supporting me.
I just want to give a shout out to my family and my profs and all my friends. I wouldn't have been able to be here without you guys.
That's it for now. We will be back shortly with more grads.
Reporting from the CTV News Desk. It's a big year for Algonquin College as it celebrates its 50th anniversary in 2017. As a graduate of the journalism program, I'm proud to be one of 167,000 alumni who got their start here at Algonquin College.
Algonquin College is celebrating its 50th anniversary from September 2017 through June 2018, and you're invited to celebrate with us.
So far, so good.
Thank you.
All paths lead to Ottawa in 2017 for Canada's 150th birthday and Algonquin College's 50th anniversary.
Two very impressive community milestones you won't want to miss.
Algonquin College's 50th anniversary year will be filled with pride, connections, giving back, and diversity.
All four of them. Okay, go.
I'm feeling good about this.
Very good.
There's so many opportunities to volunteer, connect, and celebrate with Algonquin College.
Come celebrate Algonquin College's past, present, and future with our 50th anniversary.
Christine Brennan. Stay connected with us online through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Are we doing Ottawa?
And share your memories with hashtag AC50.
Give me the hashtag
That's
again.
good. Can they hear it? Yeah, they can hear it.
AC50.
Beautiful. Good job.
Chris Brennan.
Hi, everybody.
Chris
We're Mahler
Brennan.
and Rush from
Hi.
the new Hot 89.9. Congratulations.
If you graduated. If you're here, you likely did
Chris
graduate.
Brennan.
If not, things are going to get very awkward very, very soon.
Well, there's
Chris
that one guy in the back
Brennan.
who's not supposed to be here. You actually should leave, sir, because
Oh,
everybody else
yeah.
deserves to be here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Everybody but you.
Christine Elaine Brennan.
Stand back, Kristen.
Here it is. Just like
If
this.
you just stand. No, but if you stand here and talk, they can almost hear this. Like it's super sensitive. Yeah.
Okay.
Just hear it and talk with that projecting voice.
I graduated in 1994 before the invention of the wheel.
Yeah.
And
Chris Brennan.
Just before.
Fire was around then.
When did you graduate?
1998.
98.
The
Yeah.
brand new building. We had a
Chris
brand new radio station.
Elaine
It was the first
Brennan.
year of
Honors.
CKDJ when I started college. That was cool.
Yeah, when we started in radio, I had 2 cups and a string, and that's how we communicated with people. No, what we've learned from Algonquin is so many things.
Chris
For me,
Brennan,
it's,
honors.
I got to actually work with teams there with the other students, and that helped me with the teamwork here on the morning show.
Chris Brennan, you left the lights on your car?
It was the first time in my entire educational career where I would get up every morning and be excited about learning new things. And Algonquin gave that to me, and he was awesome.
Yeah, me too, what he said.
Yeah.
Seriously, we could sit here all day and just talk about us.
And we'd love to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay, let's just talk about us.
So, I'm 6 foot.
Hang on.
What?
We should probably talk about some other grads. Let's do that.
All right, other grads then.
Hi grads, hello from the other side.
Congratulations graduates, welcome to the job force.
Congratulations graduates, you guys made it, man.
Congratulations graduates, welcome to the real world. Your real work has just begun.
Congratulations, you've made it. Time to enter the real world.
My name is Heidi Helm. I graduated in 2003 from the Interior Design Program, and my company is Urbanomic Interiors.
My name is Jared Fleming, work at Morrison Hirschfield as an electrical designer.
I graduated from the Aesthetics program at Algonquin in 2015.
I graduated in 2009. I'm a stonemason, currently working for RJW Jem Campbell Stonemasons, and we've been on the Parliament buildings for the last 4 years.
I'm Jordan. I work at Mahogany Salon and Spa in Carlton Place.
I'm Sean. I graduated in 2013 from the Electrical Engineering Technician program. I now work for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the Ottawa Union.
My name is Duolu Sol. I graduated from Algonquin in 1998. I am currently the Director of Strategic Regulatory and Communications at the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission.
I graduated in 2005 in the Culinary Arts and Management program, and I'm the chef and owner of Wawati Catering.
Looking back, I would say their education was excellent. Learning to be able to communicate your ideas so that other people could understand what the heck you were talking about, because waving your hands in the air to explain what the space is going to look like doesn't work so well. So learning the drafting and all of the techniques so that you could make your ideas buildable was very valuable.
Less than a year ago, I was still in school, and then now I'm here working in my dream job in this amazing building, and I get to apply everything that I've learned.
I went to electrical engineering at Queen's and wasn't a fan of it. Transferred shortly after to Algonquin. 3 years later, successful employed grads, loving my job every day.
People from all sorts of different backgrounds are trying to get into this sort of trade, and having that Algonquin education showed employers that I was serious about this career, that this is what I wanted to do. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't use in some way either knowledge or hands-on skill that I learned at Algonquin.
After having done university and kicking around for a bit, I decided that I wanted to go into broadcasting. Algonquin seemed to have a really good program. Working in film and television has really been an asset to the work that I do now. I never thought I'd be working in government as a director of communications, but the experiences that I've had, they serve me well right now, as well as the network that I still maintain. They come into play on a regular basis.
Algonquin College gave me confidence. It gave me the tools that I needed to be able to thrive into the modern world. I was inspired by my teachers to incorporate my traditional teachings, what was taught to me from my grandparents, but also use what was taught to me by the Algonquin College. And I've been in business for 5 years, and it's just true determination and passion and, staying true to who I am.
So I think as you leave Algonquin, you're going to have that sense of, did I do the right thing? Am I going into the right thing? And I think you have to feel confident after your years of being here that the professors, the teachers have taught you the right things along the way.
Yeah, I mean, believe in yourself, interview well, wear good shoes, brush your hair.
Or that too.
These are all good tips.
Yeah.
Algonquin gave me the tools I needed as far as getting into the workforce and into masonry, but also meeting the right people and having a great reputation that is respected among the small community of stonemasons. So it enabled me to get one of the largest jobs in North America, the restoration project on Parliament Hill, and to succeed in that. We've had the opportunities to do things on that project that have been unprecedented for scope, size of rebuilds, some great stone cutting experience, architectural and sculptural. Yeah, it's been a fantastic 4 years.
Having already done every single thing hands-on, plus the theory, you get a really good idea of how everything works, especially going into a service industry where you're talking to people all the time. That helped my confidence a lot, knowing that I had that actual experience.
I've had some really good experiences working with the government. It's taken me around the world. I was on an assignment with Privy Council Office working on the Afghanistan Task Force, and they offered me the chance to do some relief work in Kandahar. To go and have that experience as a civilian, it was quite good.
Through what I love to do, I've got so many opportunities coming my way. I was actually able to be part of Michael Jean's national campaign for Art Saves Lives. I recently won 2 awards, one for Young Entrepreneur and then People's Choice Award, and I'm the First Nation to win this award. And on top of it, I'm the first First Nations woman. I just had to put that out there because rock on. So I'm super proud.
Our project class brought in a guest speaker who happened to be my boss, who gave a very real-world speech. I loved it and applied, and I am now working for that guy, and this was exactly what I wanted to get into.
When you get out of school, make sure you actually keep in touch with your fellow classmates like we have, because I think you can lean on their support and their advice along the way as well.
And be nice to everybody. You never know who you're going to work for. Because
That's true.
If you're mean to somebody and then all of a sudden you go to a job interview and you ask them to hire you, if you're mean to them, they're not going to hire you. This is something I learned.
The bonds you form at Algonquin are going to help you in the real world. Your classmates are going to be your competition, as well as your co-workers, your Algonquin professor who has a lot of contacts in the industry, as well as a lot of knowledge on what you need to know and will help you throughout your career.
The only way to make yourself successful is to work really hard. So believe in yourself and work hard.
Or marry rich.
That works.
Yeah. So now that school's over and you're stepping into the real world, rest assured that there's work out there. You have the right tools. Algonquin is giving you that. So good things will come.
Algonquin is an experience where you get your hands dirty, and I think you come out having experience and having knowledge, and you can apply it right away as soon as you walk out the door.
I think just know what a good position you're in. Algonquin grads definitely have that one up.
One of the pieces of advice I would definitely give graduates is when you're job hunting, be very persistent. You have to sell yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Regardless of what you're doing, it's always good to take advantage of that network. Keep it active. You can never underestimate the value of a contact.
The struggle is worth it. The hard work is worth it. Just the late nights is worth it. Everything is so worth it in the end, because for me the success is being able to do what I love to do every day.
If you really want something in life, you can't give up, and you can't always listen to the naysayers. Sometimes people's dreams are small, and you can't let that affect how big you want to go. So just go for it.
Sitting here a new graduate, just know that you've got the skills, you've got the background, and you've shown that this is what you want to do. Algonquin's given you the resume and it's given you the knowledge. You've got everything you need for you now to go put in the hard work to get to where you want to be.
Congratulations, graduates!
Congratulations, graduates!
Congrats, grads!
Congratulations, graduates!
Well, congratulations again, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was a lot of us and not too much of anything else.
There could have been more of us.
No, there could have been, honestly.
More of us.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep going right now, and I know you want to get going to your parties and your celebrations, but really...
More of us.
More of us.
Just like talking. Do you have a story you'd like to share? Maybe that story about the canteen.
All right, well, there was this one time, you know what, they want to go to their parties. Give us a call or email us, and we'll tell you about the canteen thing. It's killer, but once again, congratulations.
Algonquin College Convocation ceremonies here at Canadian Tire Center. I'm Brianna Jackson. We're backstage right now with some grads who have some shout-outs for some of you out there.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I just want to thank you guys for always supporting me and being there for me.
I'd like to thank my parents and my friends for always supporting me, and my boyfriend for inspiring me to be better every day.
Hi, Mom and Dad. My mom's stuck at work, but thank you for always supporting me.
To thank my parents, my boyfriend, and my friends for continuously supporting me throughout everything. Thank you. I'd like to thank my whole family for supporting me and my parents for driving from Nova Scotia to come see me.
I'd like to thank my Smith family and my boyfriend Stephen for being here today, and thank you, Mom, for always driving me to school in the morning still.
I'd like to thank all my family and friends for always being there for me and supporting me even when I'm a little bit of a pain in the ass.
I wanted to give my best to all my loved ones. You know who you are, and it's been a long time coming, but we made it, y'all.
I want to give a shout out to our professor Joanne. So excited for your movie to come out. I think George Saunders will be proud.
Congratulations to all the grads so far. We'll be back in a little bit. the 2017 Algonquin College Convocation ceremonies here at Canadian Tire Centre. I'm Brianna Jackson, your sideline host. We are going to be talking to a bunch of grads with their shoutouts, so let's get started.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm part of the Theatre Arts program, and I would like to give a shout out to my awesome family, my friends, and any professors. They're all awesome. They all taught me so much. My family does everything for me. I'm so grateful, and I love them.
What up? Graduating the Gonk today, so that's a thing. I did the thing. Thanks, family and profs, Theatre Arts.
Thank you to my whole family. Been put up with my 40 nervous breakdowns. It's been worth it. This has been the best time ever. I can't wait to get out there. Thanks.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Dad. Thank you for all the encouragements you gave for me for this whole year. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'd just like to thank my family and friends for supporting me and believing in me so I could be here today.
I'm Shannon. I'm graduating from Theatre Arts, and I just want to say thanks, Mom and Dad, for absolutely everything you've dealt with for the past year and a half. I just want to say thanks to my mom for being out there in the audience and my dad for being on stage. Thanks for coming.
Well, that's a wrap for the shoutouts, but congratulations to all the grads, and thank you to everyone in the stands here today.
I'm Michael O'Byrne reporting from the CTV News Desk. It's a big year for Algonquin College as it celebrates its 50th anniversary in 2017. As a graduate of the journalism program, I'm proud to be one of 167,000 alumni who got their start here at Algonquin College.
Algonquin College is celebrating its 50th anniversary from September 2017 through June 2018, and you're invited to celebrate with us.
So far, so good.
Thank you.
All paths lead to Ottawa in 2017 for Canada's 150th birthday and Algonquin College's 50th anniversary.
Two very impressive community milestones you won't want to miss.
Algonquin College's 50th anniversary year will be filled with pride, connections, giving back, and diversity.
All four of them. Okay, go.
I'm feeling good about this.
Very good.
There's so many opportunities to volunteer, connect, and celebrate with Algonquin College.
Come celebrate Algonquin College's past, present, and future with our 50th anniversary.
Stay connected with us online through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And share your memories with hashtag AC50.
Give me the hashtag again.
Hashtag AC50.
Beautiful. Good job. Hi, everybody. We're Mahler and Rush from the new Hot 89.9. Congratulations.
If you graduated. If you're here, you likely did graduate.
Yeah.
If not, things are going to get very awkward very, very soon.
Well, there's that one guy in the back who's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You actually should leave, sir, because everybody else deserves to be here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Everybody but you.
Yeah. I graduated in 1994, before the invention of the wheel.
Yeah.
And so
just before.
Just before.
Fire was around then.
When did you graduate?
1998.
98. Yeah.
In the brand new building, we had a brand new radio station. It was the first year of CKDJ when I started college. That was cool.
Yeah, when we started in radio, I had 2 cups and a string, and that's how we communicated with people. No, what we've learned from Algonquin is so many things. I think for me, it was teamwork. I got to actually work with teams there with the other students, and that helped me with the teamwork here on the morning show.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time with great people, and it was for the first time in my entire educational career where I would get up every morning and be excited about learning new things, and Algonquin gave that to me, and it was awesome.
Yeah, me too, what he said.
Yeah.
Seriously, we could sit here all day and just talk about us.
And we'd love to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay, let's just talk about us.
So, I'm 6 foot.
Hang on.
What?
We should probably talk about some other grads. Let's do that.
All right, other grads then.
Hi grads, hello from the other side.
Congratulations graduates, welcome to the job force.
Congratulations, graduates. You guys made it, man.
Congratulations, graduates. Welcome to the real world. Your real work has just begun.
Congratulations, you've made it. Time to enter the real world.
My name is Heidi Helm. I graduated in 2003 from the Interior Design Program, and my company is Urbanomic Interiors.
My name is Jared Fleming. Work at Morrison Hirschfield as an electrical designer.
I graduated from the Aesthetics program at Algonquin in 2015.
I graduated in 2009. I'm a stonemason, currently working for RJW Jem Campbell Stonemasons, and we've been on the Parliament buildings for the last 4 years.
I'm Jordan. I work at Mahogany Salon and Spa in Carlton Place.
I'm Sean. I graduated in 2013 from the Electrical Engineering Technician program. I now work for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the Ottawa Union.
My name is Dewolu Sol. I graduated from Algonquin in 1998. I am currently the Director of Strategic Regulatory and Communications at the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission.
I graduated in 2005 in the Culinary Arts and Management program, and I'm the chef and owner of Wawati Catering.
Looking back, I would say their education was excellent. Learning to be able to communicate your ideas so that other people could understand what the heck you were talking about, because waving your hands in the air to explain what the space is going to look like doesn't work so well. So learning the drafting and all of the techniques so that you could make your ideas buildable was very valuable.
Less than a year ago, I was still in school, and then now I'm here working in my dream job in this amazing building, and I get to apply everything that I've learned.
I went to electrical engineering at Queen's and wasn't a fan of it. Transferred shortly after to Algonquin. 3 years later, successful and employed grads, loving my job every day.
People from all sorts of different backgrounds are trying to get into this sort of trade, and having that Algonquin education showed employers that I was serious about this career, that this is what I wanted to do. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't use in some way either knowledge or hands-on skill that I learned at Algonquin.
After having done university and kicking around for a bit, I decided that I wanted to go into broadcasting. Algonquin seemed to have a really good program. Working in film and television has really been an asset to the work that I do now. I never thought I'd be working in government as a director of communications, but the experiences that I've had, they serve me well right now, as well as the network that I still maintain. They come into play on a regular basis.
Algonquin College gave me confidence. It gave me the tools that I needed to be able to strive into the modern world. I was inspired by my teachers to incorporate my traditional teachings, what was taught to me from my grandparents, but also use what was taught to me by the Algonquin College. And I've been in business for 5 years, and it's just true determination and passion and, staying true to who I am.
So I think as you leave Algonquin, you're going to have that sense of, did I do the right thing? Am I going into the right thing? And I think you have to feel confident after your years of being here that the professors, the teachers have taught you the right things along the way.
Yeah, I mean, believe in yourself, interview well, wear good shoes, brush your hair.
Or that too.
These are all good tips.
Yeah.
Algonquin gave me the tools I needed as far as getting into the workforce and into masonry, but also meeting the right people and having a great reputation that is respected among the small community of stonemasons. So it enabled me to get one of the largest jobs in North America, the restoration project on Parliament Hill, and to succeed in that. We've had the opportunities to do things on that project that have been unprecedented for scope, size of rebuilds, some great stone cutting experience, architectural and sculptural. Yeah, it's been a fantastic 4 years.
Having already done every single thing hands-on, plus the theory, you get a really good idea of how everything works, especially going into a service industry where you're talking to people all the time. That helped my confidence a lot, knowing that I had that actual experience.
I've had some really good experiences working with the government. It's taken me around the world. I was on an assignment with Privy Council Office working on the Afghanistan Task Force, and they offered me the chance to do some relief work in Kandahar. To go and have that experience as a civilian, it was quite good.
Through what I love to do, I've got so many opportunities coming my way. I was actually able to be part of Michael Jean's national campaign for Art Saves Lives. I recently won 2 awards, one for Young Entrepreneur and then People's Choice Award, and I'm the first First Nation to win this award. And on top of it, I'm the first First Nations woman. I just had to put that out there because rock on. So I'm super proud.
Our project class brought in a guest speaker who happened to be my boss, who gave a very real-world speech. I loved it and applied, and I am now working for that guy, and this was exactly what I wanted to get into.
When you get out of school, make sure you actually keep in touch with your fellow classmates like we have, because I think you can lean on their support and their advice along the way as well.
And be nice to everybody. You never know who you're going to work for. Because
That's true.
If you're mean to somebody and then all of a sudden you go to a job interview and you ask them to hire you, if you're mean to them, they're not going to hire you. This is something I learned.
The bonds you form at Algonquin are going to help you in the real world. Your classmates are going to be your competition, as well as your co-workers, your Algonquin professor who has a lot of contacts in the industry, as well as a lot of knowledge on what you need to know and will help you throughout your career.
The only way to make yourself successful is to work really hard. So believe in yourself and work hard.
Or marry rich.
That works.
Yeah.
So now that school's over and you're stepping into the real world, rest assured that there is work out there. You have the right tools. Algonquin has given you that. So good things will come.
Algonquin is an experience where you get your hands dirty, and I think you come out having experience and having knowledge, and you can apply it right away as soon as you walk out the door.
I think just know what a good position you're in. Algonquin grads definitely have that one up.
One of the pieces of advice I would definitely give graduates is when you're job hunting, be very persistent. You have to sell yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Regardless of what you're doing, it's always good to take advantage of that network. Keep it active. You can never underestimate the value of a contact.
The struggle is worth it, the hard work is worth it, just the late nights is worth it. Everything is so worth it in the end, because for me the success is being able to do what I love to do every day.
If you really want something in life, you can't give up, and you can't always listen to the naysayers. Sometimes people's dreams are small and you can't let that affect how big you want to go. So just go for it.
Sitting here a new graduate, just know that you've got the skills, you've got the background, and you've shown that this is what you want to do. Algonquin's given you the resume and it's given you the knowledge. You've got everything you need for you now to go put in the hard work to get to where you want to be.
Congratulations, graduates!
Congratulations, graduates!
Congrats, grads!
Congratulations, graduates!
Well, congratulations again, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was a lot of us and not too much of anything else.
There could have been more of us.
No, there could have been, honestly.
There could have been more of us.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep going right now, and I know you want to get going to your parties and your celebrations, but really...
More of us.
More
of us. We could just keep talking. Do you have a story you'd like to share? Maybe that story about the canteen.
All right, well, there was this one time, you know what, they want to go to their parties. Give us a call or email us and we'll tell you about the canteen thing. It's killer, but once again, congratulations.
Segu agwegu, diganadasa nienges. What I said was, greetings everyone. My traditional name is Diganadasa. My English name is Ron McLester, and I am the Executive Director and Special Advisor to the President for Indigenous Initiatives at Algonquin College. It is my honor to welcome all of you to this year's 2017 Algonquin College Convocation. As guests, Algonquin College is located on the unsurrendered, unceded territory of the Algonquin Nation. In recognition of this, I would also like to acknowledge the Ottawa River Singers who are here drumming for today's ceremony. We believe that the drum is the heartbeat of all things and that it connects us to each other and creation. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as you are able for the recognition and procession of the graduates.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Before we begin, I would just like to say thank you, miigwech, to the Ottawa River Singers for leading us in and for their performance in celebration of our students. It was a very meaningful and a fitting way to begin our ceremony. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Convocation 2017. My name is Claude Brûlé, and I am the Senior Vice President Academic at the college. It's my distinct honor to serve as your Master of Ceremony and to guide us through this afternoon's festivities. It's also my honor to extend a sincere welcome to our graduates, their families, and friends. Convocation is a very important event, a time to celebrate our graduates' achievements. You, graduates, came to the college with a dream. You have successfully completed your studies, and today we recognize you with your diploma, your certificate, and your degree, recognizing that accomplishment. You are now ready to meet the challenges that lay ahead. We wish you well, and we're delighted to be here this afternoon to salute you. We also welcome all of our friends and families who are watching via our live web streaming. We're so thrilled that you're able to join us today for this wonderful celebration. At this point, I would ask all who are able to please stand and join with our vocalist, Laura Christensen-Scheffens, graduate in the Performing Arts program, in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Please be seated. I will now introduce the members of the stage party, beginning on my far left. I would ask that they remain standing until all have been introduced, and that the audience please withhold applause until all have been introduced. Laura Stanbra, Vice President, Student Services. Victoria Ventura, President, Students Association. Barbara Hill, Algonquin Elder. Ron DeGaninus McLester, Executive Director and Special Advisor to the President on Indigenous Initiatives. Shelley Stiles, Director, Student Support Services. Elena McDonnell, Director, Marketing. Scott Anderson, Executive Director, Communication, Marketing, and External Relations. Robin Heaton, Dean, Faculty of Arts, Media, and Design. Cheryl Jensen, President. Ken Schultz, First Principal of the Ontario Vocational Centre in Ottawa, and the First Dean of the Technology Centre at Algonquin College, and honorary degree recipient. Linda Adam, daughter of our honorary degree recipient. Stephen Eckberg, Member, Board of Governor. Cheryl Fraser, Member, Board of Governor. Jim Brockbank, Member, Board of Governors. Peggy Austin, Acting Director, Algonquin College Foundation. And Dr. Krista Pearson, Registrar. Please be seated. Thank you. And now, may I have to ask the faculty to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to join me in recognizing the faculty of Algonquin College and the contributions they make to the success of our graduates. You may be seated. So, ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, I will call upon Cheryl Jensen, President of Algonquin, to come forward for the President's address. But before I do that, I would like to bring your attention to our backdrop, which is the college's new coat of arms that was unveiled this morning for the very first time. As one of the college legacy projects to celebrate its 50th anniversary, the creation of a formal coat of arms is truly a milestone in the college's history, and you are now a part of it. You are the first graduating class to have this beautiful coat of arms embossed on your degrees, your diploma, and your certificates. I'd like to take a moment to show you this short video on the new coat of arms, and then President Jensen, during her address, will speak a little more to its significance. Let's see the video now. Wonderful, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Algonquin College President, Cheryl Jensen.
Well, good afternoon, graduates of 2017. It's such an honor to be standing here before you today and to congratulate you for successfully completing your chosen program. On behalf of the Board of Governors of Algonquin College, I want to welcome all of you, our graduates, your families, and your friends. Now, some of you I know have friends and family who cannot be with us today, those of you who are here from other countries, but we know they are thinking about you with love and with pride. You know, we have students at Algonquin College from almost 100 countries. International students who enrich our culture and teach us so much at Algonquin, in Ottawa, and in the Ottawa Valley. And let me add my welcome to all who are watching this event online. Graduates, I also want to thank each and every one of you for choosing Algonquin. We know you had many choices, and we are very grateful that you chose us. Now, I may be a little biased, and I know our employees feel that same bias, but I will say with confidence that you chose well. Algonquin's reputation for quality and innovation is well recognized, and you should display your certificate, diploma, or degree with a great deal of pride. And speaking of this pride, I know that many of you are joined here today by people who support you and have likely helped you in some way as you've taken this journey. Helped you with encouraging words, late-night phone calls to ease the occasional jitters, and most likely, urgent calls for money. So let's thank them and tell them we love them. If you're a family member or a friend of a graduate, could you please stand as you are able so that our graduates and the entire Algonquin community can show their gratitude? Please stand. Thank you. It's also a very long ceremony, so it helps to stretch your legs a little bit in between. I want to also personally thank our employees, our faculty, our staff, and administration at Algonquin. No one works harder than this fine group to support our students, and it shows. You consistently give them very high marks in student satisfaction for a college of our size. I want to talk to you for just a few minutes today about the next big phase of your life journey. Some of you came here directly from secondary school, some after completing part or all of a university degree, or as preparation for a delayed or a second career, perhaps in advertising, broadcasting, graphic design, general arts and science, or journalism, to name just a few who are graduating today. And you know, you're graduating at a very special time in Canada, our sesquicentennial. Canada is 150 years old. And in just a couple of more weeks, there will be a really big birthday party here in Ottawa and in every large and small community from coast to coast to coast. It's also a very special time in Algonquin's history and in the history of the entire college system in Ontario. We are 50 years old in 2017, which for some of you here today may seem like a really long time. For me, and I dare say a few of my colleagues in the room, it doesn't seem long at all. Well, what else happened in Canada 50 years ago? Our new Canadian flag was just 2 years old. Medicare and the Canadian Pension Plan were coming online. Of course, there was Expo 67 in Montreal. The Ottawa 67s of the Ontario Hockey League were formed. The Museum of Science and Technology opened in Ottawa. Oh, and the Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup for the last time. Well, we almost made it next year. Okay, back to colleges. The college system was founded by former Premier William Davis in 1967. I am very proud to say that I've had the honor of serving in the Ontario college system as a professor, a chair, dean, vice president, and president since 1983, so not that far before our 20th birthday party. And I've seen so many changes in that time. Believe it or not, smoking in classrooms wasn't allowed, which was a fairly recent change when I embarked on my teaching career, but you could smoke everywhere else. Hallways, cafeterias, offices. There were no computers in classrooms, let alone cell phones. Not even whiteboards. Most of our students came directly from secondary school. Now, more than half of our students who walk through our doors and take courses or programs online have worked or taken a university course or an entire university program before joining us. Students from other countries were a rarity, and now they enrich our culture in so many ways. At Algonquin, over all 3 of our campuses, we expect 10% of our total student population to be international students by the fall of 2017, this September. And we didn't even pay attention to potential students with whom we share this great country, who were here long before any of us, and from whom we could have been learning so much, our Indigenous learners. Now at Algonquin, we have the fastest growing population of Indigenous learners in the province. I'm very proud of this and consider it a great responsibility to do our part in fulfilling the call to action in the Truth and Reconciliation Report of 2015. So what's in store for us in our next 50 years? I believe this is rooted in our past and in a confident vision of what's in store. Today, you just saw this in our new coat of arms, which is inscribed, as Claude said, for the very first time in our 50-year history on every one of your diplomas, certificates, and degrees. You'll notice a lightning bolt, a dramatic force of nature, which symbolizes the spark of inspiration, innovation, and transformation. This symbol is very significant. Why? Because while you have been at Algonquin, we have been inspired by you, your dedication, perseverance, and your commitment to the community. It's your determination that brought you here today, and that will serve you well in the years to come. The sprig of cedar in the shape of the maple leaf. This reflects Indigenous and Canadian cultures. And you should be proud to have the ultimate symbol of Canada, the maple leaf, on your credential. You know, we're so fortunate in Canada, this great country, the 8th safest country in the world, where we have the freedom to speak openly, to study, and to work. The sprig of cedar was used intentionally. It represents healing, curing, ceremonies, building, and creating. Your programs at Algonquin have given you the skills you need to build, to create, to innovate, and to help in the care of those who need it most through our allied health programs, our social services programs, and the volunteer work each and every one of you do, the volunteer work of which we at Algonquin are so proud. And the cedar is evergreen. I think that's a perfect reflection of you, our graduates. You have the resilience and the grit to not only survive anything that the world throws your way, but to be the architect of your future, to build your future, whether you're an entrepreneur and create your own job or work for a large organization. I know that you will work for that company like you own it, with the pride and commitment to make sure it's successful for the next 50 years. The wampum belt on our crest. This is a sign that we have chosen to weave our past long before the last 50 years, so that we, the travelers, can learn from the earliest stewards of this great country, so that we can remember those on whose shoulders we stand, who have built Algonquin, our programs, and the alumni you will meet here in Ottawa, in the Ottawa Valley, and around the world. And speaking of those upon whose shoulders we stand, the history in our coat of arms includes special people like Ken Schultz, who you'll meet a little bit later. We had a ceremony recently for Mr. Schultz, who is now 95 years old. He was asked by the provincial government to be one of the architects of a new form of post-secondary education, something very special. He came up with a vision when he viewed 8 acres of farmland on a dirt road just west of what was then Ottawa. Let me say that we all stand on the shoulders of Mr. Schultz and his vision of what would be called Algonquin College in 1967. As Claude said, the first Dean of Technology, and you'll be meeting him a little bit later in this ceremony. The coat of arms also includes the Thunderbird, which shows that you are powerful. Just remember that with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, that's not an original. Spider-Man said that. In Algonquin's 50-year history, we have graduated more than 170,000 students who are now part of our alumni family and part of communities here and around the world. Like alumnus Jerry Popowich, the co-founder and vice president of one of Ottawa's largest and most successful animation companies, Mercury Filmworks. His work has garnered 2 Emmy Awards, and his credits include The Simpsons and Mickey Mouse. Mercury Filmworks employs 65 Algonquin College alumni out of its 200-member staff. And alumnus Trent Corey, a 2008 graduate who won his 3rd Oscar for his work on the film Zootopia for Best Animated Feature. Trent gives credit to the fundamental skills in the animation program for his success. And Michelle Valberg, a graduate from the photography program in 1987, whose photographic genius has been featured in a solo exhibit at the prestigious Canadian Museum of Nature, as well as on the covers of 5 national magazines this year alone. The Canadian federal government displays her large format photos in embassies and residence worldwide, while another of her photographs graces the tail of a 737 passenger jet. She has published 2 books and is working on 2 more, both with environmental messages. And I could go on and on. Your work here at Algonquin has given you the skills to succeed in this rapidly changing world, a world that is changing from traditional work to a world where you can create your own business, your own work, and your own career path. And we are always here to help through continuing education classes here or online as you are off and away. In fact, we'll be following you closely, more closely than we have followed our alumni in the past, to celebrate your successes, offer assistance for your setbacks, and helping to build your resilience to lead to lifelong success. You're now a proud member of the Algonquin College Alumni and Friends Network. I encourage you to stay connected with your vibrant alumni community that stretches around the world. Graduates, before I close, allow me one more message, one that is so important to me. I believe that we have an obligation to give to our community, as I know you have been doing while you've been studying here at Algonquin. I urge you to care passionately about the things that are important in this world. Share your talents and your gifts with others. Make a difference in your own way to create a better world for our children and our grandchildren. You play such an important role in the future of our college and in ensuring that others can reap the benefits, as you have, of a quality and life-changing education. Let me share a favorite quote of mine by anthropologist and author Margaret Mead, who I think says it best. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. So graduates, I wish you much success, good health, and above all, happiness. This will always be your college. And I hope that when you come back to visit, or just think back on your time here, it will always feel a little bit like home. We won't forget you, don't forget us. As a long-standing board member representing our Pembroke campus said at a convocation, be Algonquin proud, make Algonquin proud. Thanks very much. Merci, miigwech.
Thank you, President Jensen, for your thoughtful remarks and words of wisdom to our graduates. We will now proceed with the conferral of an honorary degree. The college awards honorary degrees on occasion to acknowledge exemplary achievements in education, industry, community service, or other areas of leadership in our society. This honor is bestowed upon men and women who have made a difference in the lives of our students, our college, and our country. Individuals who share the college's value of caring, learning, integrity, and respect, and who serve as shining examples of what is possible when one is committed to the betterment of our community and our world. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present an individual who represents the original roots of Algonquin College, Mr. Ken Schultz. Ken Schultz started his career in the Royal Canadian Air Force and served 4 years during the Second World War. After the war, Mr. Schultz continued to train as an electrician working at a General Electric factory. After an opportunity to instruct electrical courses at night in his old high school, Ken found his true passion, teaching, and studied for his teacher certificate at the University of Toronto. As a teacher, Ken saw a need for a new electric theory textbook in his classes and set about writing his own textbook. This textbook, Basic Electricity Theory and Practice, became widely used across Ontario schools. With his strong technical education background and his close association with the planning for vocational centres for the Ontario government, Ken Schultz became the principal for the Ontario Vocational Centre, Ottawa, sowing the seeds of what would become, 5 years later, Algonquin College. In 1962, as Cheryl just mentioned, Woodroffe Avenue was a dirt road when Ken Schultz first laid eyes on 8 acres of farmland in what was then rural Nepean. It didn't look much like the Algonquin College we know today, except perhaps to someone who had spent his entire adult life breaking new ground. Kent led the construction of the Ontario Vocational Centre for Ottawa, today known as A Building. He created 33 programs of study in 1 year, hired the teachers, and in the fall of 1964, welcomed 550 students to the Woodroffe campus under the motto, Education for Employment. When the Ontario Vocational Centre Ottawa and the Eastern Ontario Technology Institute merged to become Algonquin College, Ken Schultz became the first dean of the Technology Centre and worked to continue to grow Algonquin's programs in that capacity. After further promotions and executive role at the college, Ken made a decision in the mid-1970s to return to teaching where he felt his true passion. Ken continued to teach at Algonquin until his retirement from the college in 1985. After retiring from Algonquin, Ken took a position as Administrator of Continuing Education, acting as the principal for night school with the Ottawa Board of Education, where he worked part-time for 5 more years. An advocate for lifelong learning, Ken and his family recently announced 2 new bursaries to support mature students in financial need. The K.G. Schultz Electrical and Electronics Program Bursary and the Doris Schultz Memorial Library Technician Bursary in honor of his late wife. On behalf of Algonquin College, it is with great pleasure that we congratulate Ken and his family. We want to honor him as an education pioneer and visionaries whose shoulders we now stand on today. And we welcome him as a permanent member of our college community. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of his passion for education and devotion to the college and its community, I am pleased to present 2017 honorary degree recipient Ken Schultz. Madam President, Mr. Ken Schultz, by authority of the Board of Governors and on behalf of President Jensen, Algonquin College is pleased to confer upon you one of its highest honors, that of honorary degree. I'm going to go off script for a little bit here. I know that always scares our people who prepare. We had a ceremony on the 10th of July, 2 Saturdays ago, to celebrate with Mr. Ken Schultz. And at the time I read a citation, and I mentioned to him that when we would get the parchment, we would find an occasion to present it to him more formally. And I think today is a fitting occasion. So I'll read that citation to you all and then present it to Mr. Schultz. On behalf of the Government of Ontario and the Ministry of Advanced Education and Skills Development, I am very pleased to recognize the accomplishments of Ken Schultz on the occasion of Algonquin College's 50th anniversary. Thank you for your dedication and lifelong commitment to higher education and training in Ontario. Signed, Deb Matthew, the Honorable Deb Matthew, Deputy Premier, Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Development, and Minister responsible for digital government. Congratulations once again, Mr. Schultz. Now I am pleased to introduce our 2017 Faculty of Arts, Media and Design Valedictorian. Kate Valentine is graduating today from the Public Relations program. Kate was the Executive Director of the annual charity program launched and managed by the PR students. She led a diverse team of students to raise money and awareness for Life, Work, Play, a nonprofit organization committed to helping those with intellectual disabilities lead independent lives. Kate is a committed supporter of those with intellectual disability. She has worked hard to dispel common misconceptions while fostering a team environment. She is a dedicated leader who leads by example. Kate is an excellent student and recipient of the 2016 Mike Walter Prize for Leadership and Public Relation Excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Kate Valentine.
Thank you for the introduction. Madam President, honored guests, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates of the Faculty of Arts, Media, and Design, good afternoon. So I'm not going to lie, when I found out I had the privilege of speaking today, I did what every student would do when they're not entirely sure what to do. I Googled best graduation speeches. I sat and I clicked on link after link of inspiring people giving amazing advice. I essentially came up with the following conclusions. Number one is that nobody knows what they're doing. It seems as though we were led to believe that at some point in adulthood, everything would click and we would know exactly what we were here to do and how to do it. But I think I speak for most of us when I say that this day has yet to come, and the more I wait, the more I realize it's not going to. And that's okay. We need to remind ourselves that feeling lost is just an opportunity to learn. Some of the graduates in the room today are testaments to the fact that learning can last a lifetime. Number two is that hindsight's 20/20. It quickly became clear that every successful person started out with a clear direction in mind, but then bounced around from there. Let's remember that success is not linear, and there's room to move around, because when we look back on our careers, everything's going to make sense. Today marks a transition into a new adventure, leaving something we just got the hang of to something we're not really sure of. But by embracing these moments of uncertainty, we can create a place where big and sometimes unplanned things can happen. The third is you need to find your passion and go with it. Navigating the world can be really difficult these days, especially when you have social media giving you listicles trying to tell you how you should live your life. 20 things all 20-somethings should do, top 10 jobs for millennials, 30 destinations to see before you're 30, or 50 ways to feel good at 50. The reality is, that might be the reality for the writer, but the only person who knows what you should do at this very point in your life is you. And although we should respect the opinions of those around us, remember that your opinion is the one that matters most. The fourth and probably most prominent one is that there's a lot of people to thank today. Today you're going to find yourself thanking your parents, step-parents, your grandparents, extended family, friends who are family, and your significant others. Today we thank that one person who saw a spark in us, who helped us see that getting here today was possible. We remind them that their support throughout this experience is essential in our success. You'll thank your teachers for their dedication to you and the programs that you are in, thanking them for always going the extra step in making sure that you leave here today with all of the confidence in your ability. But I bet there's someone you're forgetting. Throughout all the excitement and celebration today, take a moment, thank yourself. You were the one who got up into the program, you were the one who stayed up late finishing assignments, and the one who got up early for those 8 a.m. classes, which I might add were always on Fridays. You learned to take criticism, to be bad at things, but to overcome it. You put yourself in that seat, so take a second and recognize that. Now before I go, there's something I have to admit. On my very first day at Algonquin, I was sitting in a room of 60 strangers. Each one of my public relations professors told us to look around the room because those people were going to become our closest friends. And I remember sitting there really pessimistically thinking, you know, I just kind of came to get a diploma, I'm not really looking to make any friends. But as I look out today, I can see just how wrong I was. Looking around the room, I'm sure you can see people who changed the way you think about things, who challenged you, who showed up when you needed support the most. But there were also people you connected with on something as simple as the food you liked in the cafeteria, or about that time you got lost in B building together. Sure, you can see people you wanted to lunge across the table at in a heated debate, but also the people that you cried in front of, because sometimes it's all just a little too much. You know, I came here to get a diploma, but I'm leaving here with the family. We may have started this journey alone, but today we're leaving as a part of the AC community. Each one of us has a story, and each one of us is now equipped to go out in the world and tell it. And that, I can assure you, you won't find on Google. Thank you so much. Enjoy your celebrations today.
Thank you, Kate. Well done. You've made your mom proud. Mom's on stage. We now move to the part of the ceremony where we recognize you, our graduates. I invite family and friends to take pictures from your seat. Our photographer will also be taking a picture as each graduate is recognized by the president. I will now call upon Robin Heaton, Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Media and Design, to introduce the graduates of our faculty.
Thank you, Claude. So I'm pleased to be here on behalf of the staff and the faculty of the Faculty of Arts, Media and Design, who are very proud of all of our graduates and feel privileged to have been a part of your successful learning journey. At this time, on behalf of Algonquin College, I would like to acknowledge the commitment and successes of the graduates and would ask them to please rise and be presented for graduation. If you could rise, please. It's a big crowd. Madam President, each of these graduates has dedicated themselves to successfully completing the requirements of their program. These individuals are ready to make their mark in their chosen career. It is with great pleasure and honor that I recommend them for graduation. Thank you, graduates. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Heaton. I will now ask President Jansen to step forward to receive the graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you hold your applause until all the credentials have been presented so that we can hear the name of each graduate as they're announced. However, a well-placed hoot or howl never hurt anyone. I would now ask Professor Dorothy Stern to please come forward and begin the presentation of the graduates.
It's with great pleasure that I present the Bachelor of Interior Design graduates. Chelsea Marie Barnard. Jasmine Barnett Isaac. Bridget Leisha Bokove. Kayla Jo Bourdon. Myra Carvajal. Yuli Chen Sasaki. Mackenzie Sear. Michelle Lee Detchnick. Melanie DeElia. Jessica A. Drolet Honors. Sophie Sandra Farley. Maria Joanne Gallo. Hillary Jane Giroux Honors. Joel Morgan Gomer. Gabriella Antonia Gribbins. Noor Eldoha Hanawi. Fiona Margaret Hart. Jose Alberto Hernandez Martinez. Kristen Elizabeth Hooper Honors. Taylor Christine Hunter. Natasha Stephanie Jardine. Zara Hussein Kambati. Michelle Marie Kirouac. Anne Elizabeth Marie Cook. Claire Evelyn Landry. Danica Germana Erica Leon. Oops, upside down. Jefferson Louis Honors. Sky Hallie McNeil. Neri Manukian. Samantha Maria Marini. Heather Miles. Sandrina Nguyen. Alana Elizabeth Pettipiece Honors. Siobhan Nula Elizabeth Pretty. Okay. We'd now like to offer a special recognition for our next graduate, Marissa Lee Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, Convocation is also the occasion to present special awards to students who have excelled in their academic careers. In addition to the school-specific awards, we also have college awards, which are open to all graduating students in Algonquin College and are based on established criteria. There are a number of college awards which are presented during various ceremonies, and we are extremely pleased to be awarding the President Rosser Prize here today. The President Rosser Prize is awarded annually to a graduating student in a degree, diploma, or certificate program whose performance within the college community has been outstanding in terms of leadership and participation in student activities, and who as well has maintained a good standard of scholastic achievement in his or her studies. This year, the winner of the President Rosser Prize is our very own Marissa Lee Reed, graduate of the Bachelor of Interior Design program. Can't go yet. Congratulations, Marissa, and please cross the stage to receive your award and your diploma. Marissa Lee Reed Honors. Kirsten Smith Honors. Despina Calliope Sinonitis. Michaela Francine Taillon. Anthony Tanios. Sarah Taylor Honors. Hillary Marie Tippett. Jill Evelyn Vanderpool. Brooke Aline Zacharuk, honors. At this time, I'd like to call upon my colleague Jake Volt from the Interactive Media Development Program to continue calling the names of our amazing graduates.
Program change. Oh. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Phil Bedard Shammy. Jenny Bertrand. Say the yes or no. It is? Emily Carmen Black. Michael Bruno Boisvenu. Was it close? Landry. I don't know. J. Stuart Bowie. Sam Brazo. You made it. Yay. Elizabeth Breton. Bethany Christine Clea. Easy. Zoe Cook. Ashley Curran. Mia Charlotte Diedrich. Philippe Dampierre. Igor Evseev. Sylvina Felicienne. Sarah Margaret Feltham. Vivian Lee Garcia. Paul Mark Gervais. Just do an alley or Alexander? Alley or Alexander? Can you say alley? Allie Grant. Honors. Lucas Levere. Sandy Hua. Honors. Oops, sorry. Jesse Lee Healy. Brett Henderson. Adriana Marie Hickey. Hey, buddy. Do you want the whole thing? Elizabeth Lynn Jackson, honors. Bain Abdulaziz Cade. Madeline Danielle Kluska, honors. Chong Lee, honors. Cameron Bailey Drew Lively. Brittany Christine Mayhew. Stephanie Lauren McLeave, honors. Nicole Meyer.
Tanis Menard. Amy Elizabeth Millen. Jesus Gerardo Monsalve Rees. Corinne Jeannie Mountain. Connor John Neshkov. Russell Nordine. Yannick Christian Pacatois. Good. Carolyn Pratt. Nicholas Michael Ramsey. Cassidy Jean Rainey. Julia Rita Richardson. Jesus Rodriguez Pacheco. Raven Salter. Samantha Rain Sarkissian. Sarah Ann Segreto. Caleb Nathaniel Sell. Brittany Shannon. Rachel Lindsay Stewart. Sierra Cora Sikora. Wesley Thioret. Benjamin Valiente. Jesse Lynn Warner, honors. Dolan Waters. Kelsey Christine Laurie Wheatley. Ryan Christopher Uke. At this time, I'd like to call upon my colleague, Professor Kath Kenny, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
Nicole Sandra Alain. From the graphic design, from the animation. Anastasia Boguslavskaya. Taylor Lynn Kamek. Mylène Couture. Samantha Rose Kribbe. Shakira Amber David. Wendy DeWolf. Todd Fox. Tyler Michelle Og. Maria Caterina Infante. Rebecca Dawn Kartzmark.
Nico Tomislav Kulas.
Nico Tomislav Kulas. Michelle Paradella Labonte. Lorraine Natalie Lachance. Eve Rachel Lapierriere. Alexis Lobb. Robert Carl Lautenschläger. Nicole Alexandra Mador. Jessica Ann Moran. Nia Ouellette Ranger. Nadia Judah Pietrabon. Eldon Tanner Prince. Cheyenne Emma Quinn. Christine Frances Ranney. Grace Victoria Rowe. Amanda St. James. Angie Lisseth Soare Rincon. Melody Wan Yi Choi. Chris Turgeon Marcon. Veronica Christine Barry. Vanessa Kimberly Vogler. Christian Waugh. Mariah Whalen Ellis. Chloe Jade Wong. Darian Lee Wright. Now for graduates of the Game Development Program, Bizan Amadi Lequeno. Nicholas Brennan. Nicholas Bryson. Bryson? Charlotte Clover Brown, honors. Nathan Scott Calder. Evan Campbell. Alvaro Antonio Chavez Mixco. Tristan Crane, honors. Anthony Duquette. Gavin Douglas Edmondson. Mohammed Esdamat. Jonathan Gagne. Ryan Hodges. Kevin Arthur LaBelle. Luke Roger Marcel LaBelle, honors. Nicholas Lorrain. Mark Madison Lavoie. Keegan Christopher Laycock. Jessica Nicole Miller. Shafouk Ahmed Mohammed Fadil. Ali Manette. Alexander Duncan Morton. Gustava Peja Kozinski. Sorry. Kozienski. Close. Thank you. Nathan Pringle. Kevin James Hudson Pritchard. I can do that. Shane Stephen Prue. Kyle Purdy. Juan Calvin Raymond. Jean-François Fontaine Reed. Jonathan Roffey. Andrew Augustus Russell Sullivan. Alexander Michel Savrin. Cameron Andre Zielinski. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Alain Paradis, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
That's good. Now we introduce the grads from the graphic design program. Jam Sybil Olarte Abalos. Olivia Arden. Alicia Arial. Anthony Albert Aubry. Pamela Azie. Cassandra Barb. Heather Ann Bizayon. Erin Elizabeth Borgmeyer. Bonnie Jean Campbell, honors. Emily Kopp, honors. Chloe Ashton Couillard. Desiree Deschaines. Selena Stephanie Dick, honors. Sarah Louise Dowling, honors. Assem Elmiri. Caitlin Gagné, honors. Valeria Gamiz Antunes. Catherine Rose Gauthier. Rachel Grace Glennie, honors. Mary Goff. Shannon Hahn, honors. Ziad Himat. Kyle Matthew Jackson, honors. Aaron Jones, honors. Charles Evan Kyle. Matthew Alexander Campbell. Nicole April Lang, honors. Evan Lefebvre. Aaron Lee Milling, honors. Shakil Hamad Nazir, honors. Stephanie Pema, honors. Margaret Paquette. Kim Nadine Marie Pepin, honors. Ryan Nicholas Purdy. Dom Rikiki. Alexandra Noella Rothenberg. Heather Emily Sanders, honors. Taylor Lynn Sargent, honors. Yeah. Mukadas Siddiqui. Matthew Robert Skinner, honors. Kate Helen Smurden. Sarah Tierney, honors. Michelle Bernice Lorenzen, honors. Monica Margaret Winter, honors. Ding Chang Zhu. Kay Zhu, honors. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Dan Mellon, to continue announcing the names of the graduates.
And now the graduates from Broadcasting Radio, Nicole Ann Benstead. Aiden Alexander Chappelle. Dante DeCaria Henke. Mason Dietrich. Ryan Ian Knowles. Curtis James Kupke. Stuart Taylor McGinn, honors. Fabrizio Dominic Micucci. Cristiano Pavone. Matthew Raymond Poirier, honors. Jesse Thomas Andrew Prue. Spencer William Douglas Young. And now the graduates from Broadcasting Television, David Edelbaum. Haley Albertson. Kyle Edward Amell. Kristen Deanna Eris. Mahar Barghouthi. Tamara Skylar Madeline Ball. Didier Bracho Ochoa. Mackenzie James Cott Brander. Brady Alexander Cameron. Allison Diane Cheshire. Alyssa Marie Coleman. Alexander Norman Comtois. Justin Darling, honors. Joshua Michael De Bruin. Isabel Estabrook, honors. Felicia Cassandra Falcone. Evan Douglas Floyd. Sarah Rose Marie Grant. Oliver Holland. Andrew Robert McLennan. Jean-Pierre Gilles Marleau. Caitlin Martell, honors. Connor McCausland. Andrew James McManaman. Hassan Moisin. Michael Alexander Muse. Zachary Philippe Nadeau. Sonia Suzanne Navarrete, honors. Eric Crawford Nissen. Eric Gerald O'Brien. Marianne Aladdin Olimi. Gregory Andrew Ozumkowski. John Russell Perkins. Tommaso Andrew Petriconi Westwood. Mitchell James Payton, honors. Brian Joseph Pomares Hernandez. Aaron Jason Reed. Alexander Joseph Cernosky. Nicole Christine Saint Amand, honors. Benjamin Schweitzer. Sebastian Carmine Tanasi. Quentin Thompson, honors. Kyle John David Waddell. Luke Webster. Sierra Ouija, honors. Brett Woodward. Dima Kalani, honors. Courtney Taylor Brown. John Hugh Patrick Brown, honors. Nicholas James Goodall. Mohammed Nabil Kraiba. Zoe Emma Matherin. We would now like to offer a special recognition for our next graduate, Alexander Stratton. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, Convocation is also the occasion to present special awards to students who have excelled in their academic careers. We are pleased to now present the General Arts and Science Award to a graduate of the school who has demonstrated academic achievement and has positively and successfully completed their program in the face of challenge. At this point, I would like to invite Dean Heaton to once again join President Jensen for the presentation of the General Arts and Science Award to this year's recipient, Alexander Stratton, graduate of the General Arts and Science Year 2 program. Congratulations, Alexander. Please cross the stage to receive your award and diploma. Alexander Patrick Stratton. Justin Alexander Allaire. Ryan David L. Ganderton. Katya Gilmore, honors. Matthew Gordon Hetherington. Carter James Maxwell. Tyler Nakagawa. Hannah Lorraine Nichols, honors. Alex James Robert Nickel. Fiona Emma Shelby Tennant Valencic. Jonathan Thorne. Ryan Welch. Jia Chung, honors. And now the graduates of Interactive Media Design. Samuel Carey Edelbaum, honors. Carol-Ann Bazinet. Luca Richard Belanger. Tyler Kellerman Brisson. Johnro Angelo Kawaling. Kelsey Marie Decker, honors. Pierre Frederick Destin, honors. Elizabeth Devine, honors. Malcolm Dobes. Sierra Emerson, honors. Adam Habrawi. Emily Elizabeth Hutton, honors. Tarek Ahmed Ibrahim Mustafa. Ryan Evan Johnson, honors. Maxwell Kunza. Joshua Yvonne Lauren. Jessica Elizabeth Leaks. Paula Ravivan. Alexander Reed Lynch. Nicholas Paul Reynolds. Nancy Rivas. Lindsay Routliff. Miles Stevens. Narada Thomas, honors. Anton Wojtenko, honors. Brian Paul Walsh. Brenna Leanne Wintle. Brock Alexander Young. Laden Wersami. Yang Yu. John Richard Zukowski. Aaron Michael Dell. And at this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Julie McCann, to continue announcing names of the graduates.
Interior Decorating, Rebecca Aparicio Velasco. Kristen Adele Brown. Chiwan Chen. Deirdre Crick. Mikhail Violet Keeley. Diana Luo. Rebecca Kristen Schell. Bebe Zhu. Journalism, Jasdeep Betty. Giorgio Cafera. We would now like to offer special recognition for our next graduate, Sarah Ferguson. We are now pleased to present the School of Media and Design Award. This award is presented to a graduate of the school in recognition of excellence and in demonstration of leadership in program-related activities and the application of learning outcomes. At this point, I would like to invite Dean Heaton to join President Jensen for the presentation of the School of Media and Design Award to this year's recipient, Sarah Ferguson, graduate of the journalism program. Congratulations, Sarah. Please cross the stage to receive your award and diploma. Congratulations again, Sarah. Connor Patrick Fraser. Glenn Patrick Harrop Honors. Joshua Marquez Villeneuve. Nicole Elizabeth McCormick. Wade Morris. Mitchell Newton. Chad Matthew Willett. Alina Prajapati. Eleanor Sabourin Honors. Victoria Catherine St. Michael. Lara Veronic Honors. Photography graduates, Lori Aoun. Yoram Brun. Christian Corkery. Raina Louise Critchley. Grace De Castro. Maya DeRosier Honors. Reagan Cecile DeVoe. Cassandra Follis. Tarek Amr Ghanem. Morgan Jessica Halliday. Megan Pauline Dawn Icebound Otterize. Michaela Jerry. Nicole Keeley. Angelica Luengas Santos. Caitlin Elizabeth Mahoney Honors. Chelsea Margaret McBride. Laura Fenny Patterson. Andrew James Peltier. Calvin Ian Peters. Alexandra Joy Peepers. Ghislain Racine. Megan Renee Thorpe Levitt. Courtney Marie Townsend. Kathleen Diana Elizabeth Weber. At this time, I'd like to call upon my colleague, Professor Lara Mills, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
Professional writing. Catherine Marie-Madeleine Elizabeth Arbour. Christopher Dennis Campo Honors. Samuel Robert Chilton Honors. Megan Cote Honors. William Jose Ray Cousins. Tiffany Lindsay Cuddy. John Page Cutland. Joseph John Alexander Fitzgerald Honors. Nicholas Kevin Gibbons. Ashton Kevin Maurice Heaps Honors. Pauline Grace Rebecca. Yushra Kodabokas. Miriam Natalie Ladouceur Honors. Madeleine Céleste Lange-Chenier. Martine Suzanne Le Gallet, honors. Anna Marie Laura Moat, honors. Stéphane Moisan, honors. Amanda Elizabeth Pereira. Amanda Simard, honors. Stephen Harrigan Smith, honors. Phoebe Strike. Robbie Eric Sullivan, honors.
Sunrise. That's right. Okay.
Alex Burton Sundryson.
Dolorosa? Okay.
Jennifer Margaret Dolorosa Taggart. Nicholas Ryan Rickson Wood. Marta Jacqueline Zwart. And now for our public relations graduates. Derek Bathurst, honors. Michaela Lynn Bernique. Stephanie Byer. Christopher Alexander Blood Rojas, honors. Geneviève Bourget. Andrew Caron. Megan Elizabeth Cunningham, honors. Cheyenne Brooke Daly. Della Rosebiel. Taranay Ann Domer, honors. Aiden Briev Dubé. Riley Nicholas Evans. Jordan Daphne Claire Ferguson, honors. Dana James Fisher. Michelle Cécile Galland, honors. Andrew Halstad. Kaylee Brianne Kennedy, honors.
Okay.
Timothy Kwan. Aaron Lieberman, honors. Haley Allison McLeod. Nicole Amanda McKenzie, honors. Jessica Morin. Lindsay Dawn Olazowski. Tarina Ram. Chelsea Rutherford, honors. Kayleen Anna Shaw-Godmer, honors. Jessica Ann Sherman, honors. Kiana Andrea Sherman. Jessica Ann Smith. Seamus Sullivan, honors. Darcy John Roy Tetreau. Caitlin Barbara Jeanette Valentine, honors.
So good to see you. Good to see you too. Oh, Mom.
So sweet. Chelsea Laurie Walker, honors. Sarah Nicole Whiteman White, honors. Vasiliki Zobolas, honors. And at this time in the program, I'd like to call on my colleague, Professor Lynn Tarswell, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
We now welcome the graduates of the Theater Arts program. Catherine Madison Bateman. Amber Eileen McMillan. Shannon Colleen Patricia Martell Perry, honors. Jessica Emma Zuelia. And Nathalie Elizabeth West. We now have the graduate certificate programs, beginning with brand management and Pablo Cesar Bakovic Fernandini. Anmol Berry. Mausmi Deepak Grover. Mohammed Azhar Iqbal Kapti. Nilsa Lubo. Afroza Soban Nouri, honors. Ashwin Balaji Sivaraj. We now have graduates from Interactive Media Management, beginning with Martina Dion. Christine Elizabeth Dolan, honors. Vivian Catherine Dwyer, honors. Stephanie Kathleen Hayward Johns, honors. Rodrigo Manrique Gutierrez, honors. Kushbu Dindayal Mulchandani, honors. Chirag Rajubhai Ranparia Honors. We now have the graduates from the wonderful script writing program, beginning with, I'm so prejudiced, Shafiq ul Islam Ansari Honors. Taylor Holman. Miranda Leduc Honors. Emily McLean Honors. Samantha McLean Honors. Natalie Rose McFadden Honors. Jesse Olivier Morel. Matthew Anthony Prue Honors. Olivia Vanderwall Honors. We also have a graduate from Kitchen and Bath Design, Jinan Al-Ani Honors. I would now like to call on my colleague, Rich Lozon, Professor Rich Lozon, to call the next graduates.
Cynthia Cardinal Honors. Victoria Anastasia D'Onofrio. Samantha Renee Dignard Honors. Ola Elmagrabi Honors. Samara Gadi. Catherine Hurl Honors. Chani Lee Honors. Dyslexia. Gregory Moeller Honors. Krista Nicole Ramsey. We now have a program change to the General Arts and Science one-year concentration. Victoria Christie Desir. Melissa K. Paré. Paula Susie Pitawabano. Genevieve Savoni. We now have a program change to the General Arts and Science 1 year with concentration in environmental studies. Emma Bettina Bélanger, honors. Alexander Thomas Denisick. Elizabeth Gianantonio, honors. Noah Hayden Giles, honors. Jessica Legier. Claire Stone. We now have a program change for General Arts and Science, 1 year with concentration in Justice Studies. Our first person is Tatiana Micheline Bisnet. Jasmine Flynn. Calvin Neil Pachano. Roger John Sandy. We now have a program change, General Arts and Science, 1 year with concentration in Media and Communication Studies. Miriam Batal. Audrey Alexis Hurley, honors. Jamal Jabara. Andrew Johnson. Valerie Pichette. Lisa Dawn Nicole Querido, honors. Morgan Alexandra Shepard, honors. Daniel Suvanavan. Shauna Lynn Wotherspoon, honors. Okay. We now have a program change to pre-animation and illustration. Kayla Rose Bailey, honors. Andy Cicciarella. Cara Yvonne Clark. Michael Cote. J. Paul Cudahy, honors. Danielle Fillon. Brianna Isabel Godden. Ethan Gutteridge. Eric Joannis. Emily Krauschek, honors. My kiddo, Sam Lozon. Okay. Hi. Jaden Mary Savoie. Rachel Enga Scott, honors. Todd Alex Wilkes. Stephen Paul Wiley. Right. We now have a program change to General Arts and Science, 1 year with concentration in pre-business studies. Maha Abdel Fattah. Liam Paul Seguin. We have a program change with a concentration in pre-health sciences. Adam Burke. Olivia Capel, honors. Brianna Gertzma. Katana Ashley Holden. Stephanie Ladussard. Jonathan Tonga Meno. Natasha Shikapio. Jessica Amber Sprague. We now have a program change for General Arts and Science pre-nursing. Janissa Grace Agmaliu. Isaac Anderson Dewitt. Shan Kuntia Lay. Stefania Muha. Lydia Namialo. Capella Alicia Palick. Kelty Elizabeth Roy, honors. Sarian Shah. Sabrina Asha Sukul. We now have a program change, General Arts and Science, 1 year with concentration in fine art. Rachelle Nadine Horn. Imran Fauzi Webe, honors. Gabrielle Zimmerman, honors. We now have a program change, General Arts and Science, 1 year with concentration in Introduction to Music Industry Arts. Ian Maxwell, honors. Kelsey Callahan, honors. Noah David Cook. Félix Ducharme, honors. Alexandra Frappier. Ronnie Kuzmchak. Thomas Ladouceur, honors. Manuan Charles Lafont. Robin J. Leclerc. Sawyer Christina Berthe McBride, honors. Kelsey Jessica Roy, honors. Christopher Mark Sam. Alex Benoit Saint-Louis, honors. Kyle Adam Stumpo. We now have a program change, General Arts and Science, 1 year, Aboriginal. Darlene Tina Bearskin, honors. Thea Bailey Bearskin. Tiffany Bearskin. Priscilla Victoria Bossum, honors. Jessica Lee Dinovitzer, honors. Emma Dorothy Diet. Desiree Allison Hester, honors. Destiny Alicia Hester, honors. Alana Shannon Mary House. Emma Rose Jolly. Alicia Gail Lee, honors. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Kat Kenny, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
Now for our final program, performing arts students, Michelle Edith Alain, honors. Bethany Joy Blanchard, honors. Our beautiful singer, Laura Carol Christensen Sheffens. Emily Patricia Galley. Juliana Elizabeth Garkey, honors.
Artist formerly known as.
The artist formerly known as Andrew Johnston, honors. Honestly. Nicholas Alexander Laronde, honors. Maura Siobhan LaRue, honors. Samuel Thomas Levere, honors. Terry Michelle O'Neill. Kira Valentine Devine. Caroline Valakat. Shadow Vasquez. Bobby Zaccaro.
Thank you.
This is a program change for electromechanical engineering robotics, Payal Shirendras. For those who are able, may I please ask the graduates to rise? To everyone, the Algonquin College Faculty of Arts, Media and Design, Class of 2017!
Thank you. Please be seated. You'll get a chance to do this again in 1 second. Just hang on. All right, let's show our appreciation to the faculty members who announced the names of the graduates. Thank you. So we've now come to the end of our afternoon program. There are many within the college who work hard to plan and coordinate the ceremony behind the scene, and although there are too numerous to mention, I would like to take a moment and thank them for their effort. Thank you. It has been a pleasure to celebrate with you today, and it's also a pleasure to welcome you, our graduates, as our newest member of the Algonquin Alumni Association. How about you all stand up one more time so we can recognize you as alumni? There you go. There you go. Thank you. Please be seated. They just want to party. Yeah. Yes. So be sure to send us your success stories and stay connected with our Algonquin Alumni website. As we come to the end of our program, we invite all of our graduates, their families and friends to gather and continue celebrating in the foyer. There you'll find several areas where you can take pictures. We do want to let you know to please leave your academic gowns with our team before you leave this level. There will be gown and regalia available in the tents outside for those who want to take pictures. Many thanks to you, our graduates, and to your families and friends for joining us today and for making this ceremony a happy occasion for us all. Congratulations and best wishes. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you please stand and remain standing until the end of the recession of the stage party, the faculty, and the graduates. Thank you, and have a great afternoon.